Love is just this tidal wave of emotions that you get when you think about someone. It makes you're happy to your core. You have this yearning to be with that person at all times. You have this yearning to hug, hold, kiss this person because you want to be with them. You want to see them happy. You want to see them smile. You want to see their laugh. You want to see the twinkle in their eyes when they laugh. And it's just this, it's just this overwhelming feeling of emotions that you get when you think about a specific person.
Met in 2004. We were starting band camp for the UC Bearcat bands.
Our first day we were heading to band camp our freshman year. I sat in the seat behind her, or the row behind her, and she was sitting with some guy that she had dated for a bit. She turned around and she noticed a t-shirt I was wearing. It said Teams.
And I noticed that shirt was the same shirt that some of the kids from high school where I went to, they were wearing the same shirt.
And I told her, where I was from and that I was at Ohio Northern with the Teams competition.
And he ended up living in Minster, and I live in Paulding, which is an hour apart. So I thought that was pretty cool that we had something in common, that we lived near each other.
And then she said, cool, and she turned around, and that was the end of the conversation. But we met very briefly at that point in time.
Spring of 2006, we were going to New York for the Big East basketball tournament. Most of my friends were not going on the trip, so I decided to ask Kurt to be my band buddy.
We started getting a little bit closer when we were both pledging the sorority and fraternity of the band, but it really hit home when
I decided to ask Kurt to be my band buddy, or my band bus buddy, and he said, sure, why not?
And I think that's when it really blossomed into a more deeper connection.
We actually started having crushes on each other and figured out that we started liking each other. And then soon after, we called each other all the time, just started hanging out.
So we've been hanging out a lot, mostly at my place than her place.
We're in his room. We were lying on his bed and talking. There was kind of an awkward pause, that moment when you're like, you're just about to kiss. And so I saw him and I looked down at him.
And I felt that it would be appropriate to lay down the first kiss.
And I could tell he was questioning it in his eyes. Should I do it? Should I do it? I don't know. And then I noticed he lifted his head to give me the kiss.
And I just went for it.
And that was the first kiss.
Wow, I can't believe I'm finally kissing this girl. She's, so beautiful and she's amazing. I can't believe that I'm finally getting this opportunity.
It was really cute, the way he struggled. I'm not sure if I should do it, I'm nervous. And well, we talked about getting married, and we knew we both wanted to be financially stable and wanted to be prepared mentally and, just know when to do it in the right place.
I kind of played it off that I didn't care to buy her a ring ever. I'm a pretty lazy guy, and I don't like to put work into things, but I put effort into this.
I kept giving him hints of what kind of rings I wanted, because I knew I didn't like silver, I wanted gold specifically, so I had to make sure he knew the criteria.
I did all the research online. I actually met a guy online who I bought the ring from, and he helped me design it and pick it out, and I ordered it. And the day it came, I wasn't sure when I was going to propose to her, but the day it came, I saw it and I was like, today's the day. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, but she got home that night and it kind of just came to me.
He asked to see all my other rings because he said he didn't know what style I wanted my ring. And I said, you're gonna hate me because all my rings are different styles.
So she goes to a jewelry box and she starts putting all the rings on her fingers.
I noticed one in the back turned around, and I thought it was the back of another ring because I just saw the gold, so I assumed it was another ring. So I pulled it on my pinky and I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And she's like, wait a second, whose ring is this? And she like was dumbstruck.
This is not my ring. What is going on? I have someone's ring.
And I got down on my knee and I proposed to her, and she had no idea what was happening. I'm pretty sure she forgets the entire thing because she was in shock.
And I don't even remember what he said because I was more focused on having somebody else's ring or something that wasn't in my organized pile of jewelry. Totally forgot everything he said, but then he said, will you marry me? And I said yes, and I freaked out and called everybody I knew, and it was a very happy moment.
Karamae's my better half. She's calm, she's collected, she's organized, she's intelligent, she's funny. Without her, I would probably be a slob. I'd be living in trash piled all around the place. I'd have clutter everywhere. She really helps, keep us organized and down to earth.
I knew he was the one for me because he has a very simple way of looking at life. His love is very simple. He knows that people need to be loved and people need to be cared for, and if I have a bad day, he knows how to fix that. He just has a very simple way of looking at life, which makes it easy to be in the relationship because you're everything that's complicated outside of your life, it doesn't matter. It's what's inside your relationship that matters, and it's very, very nice and simple.
Where do we go from here? I'm sure you have a lot of plans up in this brain.
But what do you think we should go? Where do you think?
Probably to lunch. I'm hungry.
I am too. But in the long-term future,
Have kids, get a dog.
puppies, multiples.
Probably stay in Jersey, maybe.
I don't know. We're taking it a day at a time.
Depends where my job takes me.
A day at a time.
If you land something sweet in LA, we could move to LA.
I don't want to move to LA. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We're going one step at a time right now. The next big step is the marriage, the ceremony and all that stuff. We have to decide on things.
You love that.
No, I don't. And then, then keep going.
Yep.
Keep on keeping on.
Awesome.
Is that it?
Kiss, kiss.
Hmm.